pure and hot and say his prayers by night.
They become a wolf when the Wolfman moves. The autumn moon is bright.
Even a man who is pure in heart and says his prayers by night may become a wolf when the Wolfbane blooms. The autumn moon is bright.
Hey everybody, so excited to unbox this Wolfman figure from Jada. I've since taken this, the plastic that these figures sit in and thrown them all away. I have all the little accessories in Ziploc bags now. It just drives me nuts getting these figures. I know that noise is really pleasant too. But anyway, yeah, 2 hands, an extra head. Look at this trap. Let's start with this. Now watch what I do. Whoops! Very easy to put back together. It snaps in and out. But how cool is it that it's like a working bear trap? And then you have the wolf's head cane, which was supposed to be made out of silver, of course. I had a lot of fun with the remake, by the way, even though I knew that it wasn't going to be the best thing ever. But I love the way that Max von Sydow gave Larry Talbot the cane, or left the cane for him in the beginning. I didn't even know Max von Sydow was going to be in the movie. That was a treat. Yeah, but the cane is pretty substantial. It's not super heavy, but it's solid enough. These figures have so many articulation points. I mean, the one swiveling part of the shoulders, I mean, there's a ball joint in the shoulder, but then the shoulder also has this, like, between the shoulder and the forearm, there's also an additional point which rotates. Now you see the holes in the feet. Hopefully they come out with some stands to help these guys stand up. Not a lot of difference between the heads, and I was thinking, I do like the variations in the hands, but I was thinking maybe they could have come out with a Larry Talbot head, and even if he was like partially transformed, that might have been interesting. And then the same thing with the hands, to have them, partially transforming, because they've got to have one hand to grab the cane, which I'm going to show you in a second, and then the other 2 hands are more like grabbing hands, and they're really cool. But I would have traded something for some maybe human hands and a Larry Talbot head. I'm not sure what the licensing arrangement is. Obviously these are licensed products. Could they make it look like Lon Chaney Jr.? I don't really know. Or maybe they could have gotten it close enough. Yeah, but I would have liked to have seen that, because pretty much he's wearing the same clothes, right? I mean, so why not? But yeah, I did find the feet, if you rotate them back and forth, I found out later you could. Oh, now I'm playing with the trap. Yeah, these feet were, this was the hardest one I had. I had the hardest time having this one stand up compared to the other ones. But I kind of learned that you can rotate the feet and make them as flat as possible, so that helps. But yeah, I just couldn't, could not get this guy to stand up. Now we'll try the even angrier head. Pretty easy to pop on. I did have a little problem with my my Dracula heads. When I switched heads, I actually pulled the little joint thing out and then had to put it back in. That took some doing, but this one seems like it'll be just fine. And here are some of my other Wolfman items. I'll take a look at those, and then I actually brought all my figures outside just to mess around with. So we'll just close out the video that way. Even a man who is pure at heart and says his prayers by night may become a wolf when the wolfbane blooms and the autumn moon is bright.